I've just been rushed into here and I have not had access to any of the courts and any phone calls whatsoever. I just need about 10 more minutes if possible.
Okay, what's your name though?
Okay, I'm here by a special and a limited appearance as the man. And at this point in time, per the common life side of the court, I'd like to enter an order.
What do your friends call you?
Excuse me, do you mind letting me finish? I'd like to.
Well, I need to know who you are. I can't help you.
Okay.
Who do you think I think you are? Who do they put on documents that you don't agree with? What's that name?
As I said, I'm here by special and limited appearance, and in accordance to the common law side of this court,
So Ms. Gannam, did you have a chance to talk with the man I'm trying to figure out?
Yes, as the jail believes, this is Raymond of the family Paulo.
Excuse me, I told you not to interfere and you accepted that liability. As per FARA, Foreign Agent Registration Act, you do not have the right to represent me as a legal person because that would be a fraud upon the court.
Okay.
Per FARA,
Mr. Paulo or Ray or Raymond, how do you like me? How would you like me to refer to you, sir? I can't just say, hey, you. How would you like me to refer to you?
Capacity as an interested party.
I'm still looking for a name.
Okay, well, I'm not my name. I'm a man standing on the land as a Washingtonian, American national, non-resident alien to the US. And I'm not doing any business whatsoever and or trade under the jurisdiction of the US and or subcorporation. I have never been in the United States. That's the facts. And so per the common law, trespass is now being attempted at this point in time. And from the beginning, I want to address this in a particular manner in order to settle these differences so that there is no unlawful conversions of estate property.
Okay, I'm going to jump over to the prosecutor and ask him what they know. So, okay, Mr. Sharp,
okay.
Has this person been identified?
No, please, Your Honor.
Okay, so is Mr. Sharp, you have a first and last name?
One person at a time, sir. Let me hear from the prosecutor and then I'll turn back.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Paulo's identity was confirmed when he was arrested for trespassing and searched.
Slow down, sir. I just need to hear from one person at a time. I will come back to you. So please keep your peace while I listen to the prosecutor. All right, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Your Honor, a search incident to arrest uncovered a Washington State ID card that confirmed his identity as Mr. Paulo.
Raymond Paulo with a date of birth June 25, 69?
That's correct.
Okay. All right, so
a legal person or a dead entity or a corporation?
So, sir, are you telling me you don't want an attorney to represent you or what?
Attorney, in fact, I wouldn't need any to represent me, especially under the 11th Amendment. This would be an unlawful proceedings due to the facts.
Well, all right. So you got a right to have a lawyer represent you because you're charged with a criminal offense by the city of Lacey.
Rights.
And do you want Ms. Gannam, who's an attorney here in Washington, to assist you today?
Excuse me, I said I needed 10 minutes and you were saying you're going to suggest something or another.
Well, I may give you 10 minutes, but we may see you tomorrow too. But I wonder, do you want an attorney to assist you?
Okay.
Do you want an attorney to assist you or not? I just need a yes or no there.
I'm hereby going to enter an order into the common law side of this court.
So I need a yes or no, sir. Do you want an attorney to assist you?
Exhaust my
a yes or no answer, sir. Do you want an attorney to assist you? Can you answer yes or no to that? Do you want an attorney? Do you want an attorney?
I am an attorney, in fact, for the unincorporated state, and with all due respect, the U.S. and all of your administrative law is not providing me any services due to the facts is that I'm ordering a stay on the common law side of this court in order to address my
own. So you say you're an attorney. In fact, have you been allowed to practice law in the state of Washington?
Before we go any further, buckle up, because this is not your average courtroom appearance. What you're about to witness is a full-blown sovereign citizen spiral, complete with imaginary legal doctrines, misunderstood constitutional amendments, and a man who genuinely believes he can put a sitting judge under arrest by reading her Miranda rights. Yes, that actually happens. This case comes out of Thurston County, Washington, and at its core, it's criminal trespass charge. As you'll quickly see, simplicity is the enemy of sovereign citizens. Instead of answering basic questions, like his name, the defendant launches into a non-stop barrage of legal buzzwords, pseudo-constitutional theories, and invented jurisdictions that have absolutely no grounding in real law. The judge here is calm, methodical, and almost painfully patient, which makes the contrast even more dramatic. Because every time she tries to move the case forward, the defendant digs himself deeper. And pay close attention, nearly everything he says contradicts something he already did earlier, including carrying government-issued ID while claiming the government has no authority
to help you.
I'm hereby entering an order on the common law side of this court in order to stay for these administrative hearings for me to exhaust all my administrative.
You got a few, I think you're a little confused and you got bad information. This is a criminal case, not an administrative hearing. It's a criminal case. You're charged with a crime called criminal trespass in the first degree. And it carries a maximum sentence of 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine. And again, you have a right to have an attorney and a right to not testify against yourself if you go to trial or hearing. You have a right to be presumed innocent, and you cannot be found guilty unless the city of Lacey proves this against you to beyond a reasonable doubt, or if you pled guilty to it, that would be your choice. Again, you have the right to have an attorney assist you here. Anything, I'm still trying to get a question answered there. Do you want to answer that question or not?
Am I going to be able to answer without your interference? Because you keep cutting me off. That's not the sort of conduct that's necessary. It seems to be you're practicing law from the bench. I would appreciate it if you refrain from such and let me speak for myself as a man, not a legal person or a legal entity or a corporation, which I've denied. And I'm going to show you the paper here on the affidavit. Statement of truth. I, man, living soul, hereby deny corporate existence and do not occupy any corporate capacity and or status whatsoever. I further state the above statement of facts are true, correct, and not misleading, and swear to each under the penalties of perjury per 28 USC 1746C. And there's my signature, Raymond Van Paulo, December 22nd. All rights reserved, not a sunset, not pro time.
Okay, Raymond Paulo, we finally established that. All right, got it. Do you want an attorney to help you?
Excuse me, per the common law, you are now trespassing. That's a common law trespass. Please. Are you a bar member? You have a.
Right here is where things immediately go off the rails. The judge asks one of the most basic, foundational questions in any courtroom: who are you? And instead of answering, the defendant pulls out the sovereign citizen classic, special and limited appearance as a man. Here's the problem: that phrase has zero legal meaning in a criminal court. You don't get to selectively opt into a different legal reality just by saying the right words. Criminal jurisdiction doesn't work like a menu. You don't get to say, I'll take common law, hold the statutes. What's especially telling is how evasive this is. Sovereign citizens often believe that refusing to identify somehow strips the court of authority. But the irony is brutal: the court already has jurisdiction because he was arrested, charged, and physically brought into the courtroom. Refusing to say your name doesn't make you mysterious, it just makes the process.
What happens next, Mr. Paulo, who you say you are because you signed that document, it would be good for you to get that filed with the court at some point if you want us to review it more closely.
You're still interfering with my abilities, and you're misrepresenting and making statements on my behalf. You do not have the authority. I'm revoking, rescinding all signatures, power of attorney, and terminating. And I'd like the prosecutor to provide proof of his certificate of authority to administrate any claims against the unincorporated sovereign estate. And if he fails to, then I will accept his bar card and your.
Mr. Paulo, I'm not doing anything on your behalf as an attorney. I'm the judge here.
Okay, well,
and we're trying to get through an arraignment, and I've told you what you're charged with and what the maximum possible sentence is. You've gone through your rights, and some of those rights also are if you were to go to motion or or trial. You have the right to have the court order people to come testify on your behalf, and you have the right to question witnesses that may be brought by the city against you. So where we are is I'm still trying to figure out if you want an attorney, and you haven't asked me to appoint an attorney, but I can do that if you'd like.
So you're not able to basically act in accordance to the canons. So at this point in time, by special appearance and limited manner, I'm entering an order by special deposits to the foreign courts in order to put a stay on the hearings in order for me to exhaust my administrative remedies.
Okay. So
And I hereby order the court to vacation any liens on the account and release the real property and personal property. I believe it's standard forms 9091 if they're still in effect.
yeah. So Ms. Ganem, anything you want to add here?
Nothing additional, Your Honor. I was not able to get much information.
So I told you you're not to be happy.
One person at a time, Mr. Paolo.
Now we enter legal word salad territory. The defendant invokes the Foreign Agent Registration AC, or FARA, accusing the court and counsel of acting as foreign agents and committing fraud. This is a massive red flag, because FARA has nothing to do with criminal defense, court-appointed attorneys, or trespass charges. FARA applies to people lobbying on behalf of foreign governments. Not judges. Not public defenders. Not prosecutors handling local criminal cases. Sovereign citizens love throwing out obscure federal statutes because they sound powerful, and most viewers won't know what they actually mean, but watch how the judge handles this. She doesn't argue doctrine. She doesn't debate conspiracies. She brings it right back to reality, identity, representation, and moving the case forward. That's intentional. Courts don't chase delusions. They anchor to procedure. This moment matters because it shows the core strategy here: overwhelm the courtroom with nonsense in hopes that...
Do you understand your rights? All bar members and those present in this particular hearing and on the common law side in which I'm standing as
So I'm going to turn to the prosecuting attorney, Mr. Sharp. What's the recommendation here on release conditions?
Thank you, Your Honor.
I see, I should make it clear probable cause was found the first.
I didn't get any discovery, so I don't know about those things. Those are all presumptions.
Well, city will just make a record that the city has grave reservations about Mr. Paulo being allowed to represent himself.
Objection. This is identity theft.
Mr. Paulo, stop interrupting and I'll get back to you. I'm going to hear from you next. So I suggest you listen and then you respond. Stop interrupting. We're going to have to, okay, just, I will come back to you. I will be coming back to you. So listen and then respond. So first off, we got to listen. So Mr. Sharp.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, the city has grave reservations it would like to express about Mr. Paulo being allowed to represent himself, and while he may have a right to do so, the statements he's made before the court today seem to suggest he either has multiple grave misunderstandings about the way the law works and the way the court proceeds, or is just unwilling to participate in the process in a functional way. Either way, it seems a grave injustice to not have a properly educated and trained attorney assisting him. However, I do recognize that he has that right should he choose to exercise it. City's requesting $250 bail on this case. Law-abiding behavior. Did he not have any contact with the Peak Credit Union? Your Honor, the street address for that is...
Is this in the United States?
Your Honor, that's 4-4s. 6th Avenue Southeast. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I've got the wrong report for the address here. Pardon me.
Made a mistake.
4540. You know, that's 4540 6th Avenue Southeast. City's bail request is based on concerns over Mr. Paulo's ability or likelihood to reappear under Rule 3.2. The statements that he's made before the court today suggest that he's not likely to respond to the court's orders, given that he's rejected the court's authority over this matter.
This might be one of the most absurd contradictions in the entire hearing. The defendant claims he is a Washingtonian American national resident alien to the United States ***, and that he has never been in the United States. Pause on that. He is physically standing in Washington state, inside a U.S. courthouse, addressing a U.S. judge, on a criminal charge filed by a U.S. city. Reality doesn't get more concrete than that. This belief comes straight from sovereign citizen mythology, the idea that declaring yourself separate from the United States somehow nullifies jurisdiction. But jurisdiction is based on location and conduct, not vibes. If you're in the territory and allegedly committed an offense there, the court has authority. Period. What makes this moment so powerful is that he genuinely believes this argument should end the case instantly. Instead, it becomes the setup for the most
and I'd like to, it's been difficult for us to talk, obviously, too.
On my common law side of the court, definitely, if you're going to unlawfully convert and it suggests that we're running in a different manner, well, then I'm not participating in bad faith, and with clean hands, I'm not participating in the unlawful conversions of the unincorporated as a state property,
So,
and that's
Ms.
land
Ganna,
included.
Yes.
You called down, or how did you, were you on the phone, or was he not willing to talk with you, or?
I attempted to speak on the phone, and he has made it clear to me that he does not want me to speak on his behalf at all.
Stand down. You're in violation of FARA, foreign agent.
So nobody's in violation of anything here. I'm just asking questions, or.
Yes, Your Honor. I attempted to have a conversation with him, and he has not answered.
And here comes the reality check, delivered calmly, cleanly, and surgically by the prosecutor. A search incident to arrest uncovered a Washington state ID card identifying him as Raymond Paulo. This is catastrophic for his entire argument. He claimed no U.S. ties. He claimed non-resident alien status. He claimed the government has no authority over him. And yet, he voluntarily obtained and carried government-issued identification from the very jurisdiction he says doesn't exist. Courts love facts, especially physical ones.